Charlie from CookingSecretsForMen.com. Well, today I'm making a special request recipe from my trainer, Renata. Renata works for a company that's in my building here in Milwaukee. It's a gym, physical therapy, training company, and Renata is one of the trainers. She's Brazilian, and she asked if I could make an easy version of feijoada, which is the Brazilian national dish. It's a black bean and pork stew, a true comfort food recipe. Traditional feijoada takes 2 to 3 hours at least to make, but this easy recipe can be ready in 30 minutes or less. It can be a tasty, easy weeknight recipe to put on the table with minimal effort. So, to thank Renata for putting up with me every morning at 7:15, here's a quick and easy version of feijoada. Okay, we're going to get started with our easy feijoada recipe. First thing, we've got some oil heating from olive oil. And this is 3 or 4 pieces of bacon chopped. We're going to render this. Once it gets a little crispy, we're going to put in some aromatics, onion and green peppers and garlic. So the reason this is simple is a lot of the steps we cut out in terms of cooking the pork. We're using smoked pork sausage instead of cooking the pork in it. The rice you can cook any way you want, in a instant pot or on the stove top or ready rice, whatever is the easiest thing. So you cook your rice, we cook the meat, which includes the bacon, then you add the beans, then we add the broth and the seasonings, and then we serve it over rice. It's very simple. And as the bacon continues to crisp, we're going to add in some aromatics. This is a bell pepper and some onion in there. I'm going to put this in. And this will get a little taste from the bacon. Bacon will continue to render. Add a little salt, pepper, garlic. We'll add a little bit of minced garlic, again making this an easy dish. Okay, as soon as this softens a little bit, another couple minutes, we're going to add in the pork sausage. All right, you can see the bacon is getting nice and crispy. The onions have a little brown on them. The green peppers have darkened a little bit. So now we're going to put in our smoked pork sausage. Since that's already cooked, we're really just warming it, imparting flavor through the aromatics. Let these go for a minute or two. All right, everything's getting nice and brown. The sausage is getting heated. And this is 1 can of black beans. We'll put it in. We're not going to drain it. Put it in as is. We'll stir this in and incorporate, since it is a black bean and pork stew. All right, I've had the black beans in for about a minute or two. So this is 1 cup of chicken broth. This is oregano, actually Mexican oregano. A teaspoon of oregano. 2 teaspoons garlic powder. Actually, I'm just going to put in 1 since we already put in a bunch of garlic. That'll be good for that. And we did this with a recent dish we did in Portugal. We took our bay leaves and we cut some slits in them to help them impart a little more flavor. So there's this little trick. So we'll put the bay leaves in. And as always, don't forget to take the bay leaves out. So we'll stir this. All right. We're going to bring this to a boil, which it looks like it's pretty much there. So we'll turn this down to low and let it simmer for about 15 minutes, and then make sure that it's about the thickness we want, which is supposed to be a stew, and then we'll serve it over rice. Okay, here we are for Renata. This is a easy feijoada. Put a little top cilantro on it. Let me show it to the camera. Over rice, over some basmati rice. It's beans, sausage, onions, peppers, onions, a little cilantro on top, and of course, lots of bacon. Alright, let's give it a taste. Nice and thick. The 15 minutes of simmering thickened it nicely. Delicious. I'm not sure cooking it for 2.5 hours is going to make it any better. The cilantro is a nice touch on top. Well, hopefully if I give this to Renata tomorrow morning, she'll go easy on me in my training. So one can only hope. So, easy feijoada recipe. We'll have the ingredients on our website and how to make it. It's very simple. This is a weeknight dish that you can put out in half hour or less. So thank you all. Renata, thank you. I'll see you in the morning, and I'll bring you a little bowl of feijoada for you to take home. Please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. And this is 3 or 4 pieces of bacon. 3 or 4 pieces of bacon. All right. Alexa, stop. All right, let's give it a taste.